Candied Dagger, let's start with that. If unit initiates combat, grants speed +4 and boosts damage by 10% of unit speed during combat.
Very weird.
What? That has no restriction. That has no limit.
It's only 1 damage per 10 speed, though.
I know. It's still weird. We've always seen things capped out at 7.
Yeah, but in order to hit more than that, you need 80 speed.
Good luck. Okay.
Technically, you could have a 10, 12 damage initiation, but you need so much speed. What's the point? You probably have more than enough attack.
But that, I like it in respect of they knew what they had. Hero of really low attack. What's the best way to fix it? Focus on something that gives you true damage. Though this is a very weird instance. So, okay.
At base, Gaius has 29 attack and 36 speed, so he would have 43 attack, 36 speed base, 40 speed on the initiation, so he would have basically it'd be like Swift Sparrow, +4 speed, +4 true damage on 43 attack.
Yeah, no, that's so bad.
Yeah.
Okay,
but plus attack, that's 50 attack and 40 speed.
I know, but if all you can do is reach 50, 40, I would just suggest a bunch of other heroes.
For.
I know. But at start of combat, if foe's HP is 100%, deals +7 damage. When a special triggers before combat, if foe's HP is 100%, deals +7 damage before combat. What? This is one of the most weird.
It is an extremely weird perf, and
I've never seen any of these things.
True damage stacks. It's basically a failsafe. So if Gaius, for whatever ungodly reason, is running an AoE, he could still get that 7 true damage if the foe is 100%, but it would only do that 100% +7 damage outside of combat, not in combat. And if he doesn't have an AoE, he'll do that 7 damage in combat.
What the heck? So are you saying like they even thought about Gaius using AoE here?
Even if he does have an AoE, he can get that true damage just fine.
Wow. Oh, I get it. Yeah. So no matter what, it will be 7 true damage.
As long as the foe's at 100%.
Okay, as long as the foe's at 100%, yes. Okay, get it. So in total, we're expecting like what, 11 true damage? Maybe even 12?
11 base damage for a reasonable build, 12. Maybe 13 if you're pushing it.
I don't think you'll reach 13.
You'll need 60 speed.
I mean, at that point, I would still just suggest going plus attack, because...
Oh, I would say always plus attack.
Yeah. Like,
he needs it.
Don't get obsessed with the true damage, guys. If you go plus attack, you get 3 attack. If you go plus speed, you get 3 speed. But the 3 speed doesn't even might round you up into 1 more true damage versus 3 more attack. Like, it's not worth it. So... Interesting. Yeah. That's all I have to say. Interesting. I've never seen this game go that direction before. Never.
Very, very. I think they made some very interesting weapons just in the set in general, but really weird refine. But I gotta dig it.
I dig what they did here. Unfortunately, I don't think it saves Gaius.
It makes him so that you can really just focus on attack speed. You don't have to be attack heavy because the speed will catch up.
I know, but with everything you've mentioned, I'm sorry. Like, if you're gonna talk about Dagger heroes for me, I'll always keep Coronia in my heart because she's one of the few. Well, I know.
Coronia is also an enemy phase Dagger.
I know, but if we're talking about like in terms of attack and speed, Coronia is basically matching up to that. I think she has a slightly less attack in these scenarios. But Coronia's overall higher BST, higher HP, and of course her Dagger ability I found is much more valuable.
Only a little bit higher, actually. Gaius has... Where did I put him? 42, and she has 44.
That's all I gotta say. It's not... Unfortunately, I just don't think this is enough.
For reference, normal Coronia has 40 attack, gets +5 attack on her... 45. +5 attack on a theme. Gaius has 43... and then plus up to 11 attack base on Candy Dagger, effective. Coronia has 39 speed, 44 with her weapon. Gaius has 36 speed, 40 with his.
Yeah,
so if you want him to equal Coronia, you go plus speed Gaius, but you probably don't.
Yeah, I don't, because you go through all of that, and she still has the advantage thanks to her Dagger's ability to manipulate. Well, I mean, it's disadvantage. If they're hurt, it's advantage. Yeah. That is too hard to overcome.
I mean, Yeah. The difference is Cronya's exploiting damaged foes. He's exploiting health.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of funny in that regard.
And in that regard, I'm not even sure where he's supposed to be used.
Player
because
phase
of that
sweeping, which is weird.
Because of that 100% HP, I'm not sure he gets the kill.
You'll need a special, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, considering you get that true damage, well, you get that true damage each hit, which, considering that's the main thing with AoEs, you only get damage once. If you use no AoE, you could get 14 true damage plus the extra 4, so that's 4 times 2, so that's 22 damage that you can't avoid if he doubles. You might, depending on how you build him.
Okay. Yeah. I adore this dagger for what it introduces to the game. We can expect things like this in the future.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I'm not going to use it because it has a very high investment ceiling, but if you can actually make the length, he'll probably be a good unit for just true damage sweeping, because he does a lot of true damage compared to most enemies units.
Okay.
Like I said, 11 true damage on a health bow. Nasala only does 7 at best, and that's with an advantage in speed.
Well, I'm just gonna say, if people can show me, I'm all for it. I would love to see this in fully utilized.
Same here.
Inveterate Axe. At start of turn, if unit's HP is over 50%, inflicts attack defense -5 on foe on the enemy team. It's a low speed through its next action. Whoa, that's interesting.
It's very familiar. Can you think of where you've seen that before?
I'm too tired. What is it?
This is Catria's weapon, Huggins Egg.
Oh! How did I not remember that? I literally backed Catria in this voting gauntlet. Okay.
Yeah, no, this is Huggins Egg, down to the T. Well, res plus 3 aside.
Yeah. So it goes from attack defense to attack res, attack res to attack defense.
Nope, she has attack defense.
She does?
Yeah. Weird, huh? She has chill res, but yeah, no, Huggins is attack defense. It's Munnins that's attack res.
I am now very confused. Well, to be honest, it's really hard to use her very often, so it's kind of hard to remember.
Yeah. But Gunter actually uses it practically.
Yeah, he does. I find that very strange. Like, was there a reference here? The slowest enemy he gets to debuff.
He's slow.
He's also slow. This is a bit weird. Okay.
It is. I like it. It doesn't have any particular reference, but I like it.
Legion's completely right. At start of turn, if unit's HP is over 50%, inflicts attack defense -5 on foe on the enemy team with the lowest res through its next action. It is actually just Catria's
res to speed. Yeah.
Okay. Additionally, grants attack defense +4 to infantry and cav allies within 2 spaces during combat. If units within 2 spaces of infantry or cav ally, grants attack defense +4 to unit during combat. Did they just reuse a bunch of different weapons? Is that not
basically just... It's Camilla's axe, both the base effect and the refine, switching from flyers to infantry.
Oh my god. So they reused Catria's Tome, and then they reused Camilla's axe.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
That part makes sense, because he's supposed to be with Corrin. His personal skill is specifically helping Corrin out if he's paired up or something like that.
Okay, I get it. It's so goofy, guys.
It's really goofy.
Man, it's literally just 2 other heroes' weapons combined. I think they'll do that a lot more often in the future, guys. I swear. I think if they run out of ideas, they can do that. But like, yeah, in terms of lore, in terms of the story, I get it. I get it, definitely.
It's not a bad effect.
It isn't.
For reference, Gunter at plus attack has 51 attack and 33 defense. With 43 HP, 24 speed, 18. It's probably one of those to be banged.
And you will definitely want this. Now, I'm going to say it straight up. Rest in peace, Green Ira. It was always a joke to say, because we had a Gunter player in our server and on the streams who would always try to do a speed Gunter. Unfortunately, this doesn't fit at all. So
you can speed refine it.
You could, but that ability is the best thing about him.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. So rest in peace. The ability to support himself, support the team, infantry, and cav allies. Like, that attack defense +4 is just a better drive. And if you have like a hero that utilizes those stats better, or sorry, if you have say a sweeper in a team that's infantry or cav, Well, most likely infantry. Gunter being the back was not a bad idea at all.
Mm-hmm.
For the same reason I used to run, actually. I stopped running Camilla, but I used to run Camilla with my Fire Emblem team, just for the extra stats.
Yeah, Gunter is basically Camilla, but he gets an extra effect on top.
And again, Gunter also debuffs, so it's actually better than Camilla.
Yeah. I think this will really be nice for either infantry cav, mixed comps, or cav lines.
I agree. Now, that said, I will move on. Sorry, one more thing. I don't really think this does too much for Gunter. It just gives him an entirely different role. It's a very utilitarian role. Back before, Gunter was definitely just attacking things.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, he still can be attacking things. I think he has 60 attack with this kit, effectively.
Okay.
But it's not bad.
Yeah.
Definitely different from Frederick, which is what I wanted.
Yeah. To be honest, I think Frederick is a better choice for most people because it's just an enhanced hammer.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't refine it, but definitely harder to use Gunter correctly. Frederick.
All right. Next, we have Blue Crow Tome. Effective against Catholics. Okay, fine. Sure, I understood that. Grants most of units attack on... What? Grants most of units attack goes total penalties on foe during combat.
Hello again.
What? What?
It's Matthew's Refine.
No, that's the thing I was thinking about. Doesn't that just make Ursula into a blue Gunthra?
Yeah. Gunthra, I think, has 3 more attack and IVs. That's the main thing. Although she doesn't have the cavalry part.
This is so weird. I don't know if I like this. Because it kind of makes Ursula better.
Well, Ursula, again, has a slightly lower attack stat and no IVs, so that can really hurt. But she does get blessings, so you can use her a little more flexibly. And she's free. It's a big thing.
It's just the Blue Crow Tome, man. It's the effect against Cavos I really value, and of course, you can get merges much easier.
Yeah. The Cavvo part might not be the biggest, but it can come in handy, definitely. Penalty. The only thing that I've seen people talking about, how are you going to get those penalties?
Yeah, it doesn't fit very well. Whereas Gunthra came with Resploy, she has Chilling Seal. Ursula has none of those things.
She has Threaten Res.
You're not gonna use Threaten Res, but I get it. Yeah.
Although I will say, funnily enough, I think Gunthra has 31 res with her Blizzard Tome.
She does.
Ursula has 31 res with the Neutral Mage, giving her that +1 BST to res. Ursula can take Resploy from Forest if you want to do that.
I guess, yeah. With Force out, that makes a lot more sense, I suppose. Still, I don't think it's about Ursula. I think it's about the team you run Ursula with, a debuff team.
Yeah.
No, this is a great partner for Gunthra, just for the reason they both need a debuff, and they both can take advantage of it. So if you run Gunthra and Ursula together, you got something interesting there.
You could do any broadleaf combination. You could even run another Dagger. You could run, like, for example, Tamari. Mm-hmm. That actually works really well because it's Sabotage and then Dagger 7. You could do that. You could put her with Gunthra and Hareed. You could put her in a, like, chill-based comp. Maybe with the new Est. Things like that would really work.
I agree. So I'm just
can't be self-sufficient.
Yeah, just can't be self-sufficient. So I'm gonna say this really depends on your team, and that basically decides everything here.
Mm-hmm. I think it definitely is really good though.
It is really good. It gives her a role that she didn't have before, and kept her former role as well. So.
Yeah. For reference, Matthew has the same attack as Ursula when he has plus attack. So you're basically using the same level of sweeping, but this time with Red and Cav Tome.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna say Blue Crow Tome. It's not a bad refine at all. It really depends on your team. If you use this correctly, you're gonna have something pretty special.
You'll have a very good unit if you use it correctly.
Okay. But moving on, Glipnir grants res +3 at start combat if foes HP is 100%. Grants attack speed +4 during combat. That has stayed the same. Additionally,
actually, it's 1 more speed attack speed.
It was 3.
Yeah.
I don't remember anymore. I thought it was Swift Sparrow.
No.
No, it's just under. Okay, sure. Okay, 100%. One more attack, one more speed. And at start combat, if foe's HP is 100%, inflicts attack, speed, defense, res -4 on foe and neutralize units penalties during combat. Wow, that is easily the best refine here. I'm just gonna say it. You increased her base effect, and then you added something on top of that. Your opponent they didn't make it like if they're if they're 100% or the one ability is at 100%, one is under 100%. I actually don't like that. I usually prefer just to be like, keep it all together, so when it triggers, it just smashes your opponent, and that's what it did.
You'll be liking that later. Say that right now. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Yeah, no. For like attack speed +8 effectively, the def penalty is a little weird. Like, okay,
just throw it in. That doesn't matter.
Why not? The biggest part here is that you neutralize your own penalties. So Eirika doesn't get debuffs as long as healthy. As long as you're using her as a very quick sweep, you're not using Duma, she'll probably be doubling and killing most foes.
Yep. Don't run with Duma, don't run with Savage Blow, and then you good.
Pretty much.
Actually, AoEs might screw it up too, but you guys can control that bit better. So yeah, that's. This is actually insane refine. Again, attack speed +4, but you drop their speed, you drop their res. So it's attack speed +8 essentially. You drop their defense, doesn't matter. You drop their attack, so it's like your defense or res has gone up by 4 as well. That is an insane combination, and of course you neutralize penalties during combat, which is one of the most deadly things to mess you up. That you got debuffed. So, Glipnir, I think we can all agree, best refine here.
I've seen people disputing Ursula over Gleipnir because of how much broadleaf damage can do, but
okay. But broadleaf is a dagger that helps generate the penalties. That's why I don't rank it the same.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of leaning towards Gleipnir in particular. Let me pull up Eirika's stats just to put into perspective.
I was just say the bigger thing for me is she's free, so this is a huge boon to everybody. This is a very powerful red mage, Cav red mage.
She comes with Swift Sparrow and Desperation. What more could you ask? As far as her stats go, so at base she has 36 HP, 31 attack, 35 speed, 20 defense, and 25 res. With the effects in mind, she'll have 36 HP, 45 attack plus 8 is 53 attack, 43 speed, 24 defense, and 29 res. You add on top Swift Sparrow, that goes up to 57 attack and 47 speed base.
So 57 attack, 47 speed base on a neutral Eirika. Yeah, she's a monster now.
And you can't get penalized.
And you cannot get penalized. Yeah, no, Eirika. I think Eirika's the better hero here. Yep.
Yeah, never mind.
What?
No, I saw something else, but it was wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, no. It's 57, 47. Free to play. Neutral at that.
Yep. Welcome, ICC Bass. Thank you, Dragons Ken. Thanks for the resub. Okay. So yeah, easily for me, Glipnir #1, Blue Crow Tome #2, mostly just because I think it's the combination of it. Inveterate Axe #3, and while Candied Dagger for me is the most interesting and one of the most unique daggers in the game, unfortunately I don't think Gaius uses it well enough.
I think that it has a better ceiling potential than Gunter, but lower base. We'll have to see how well people use it, but I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so yeah, I think generally speaking, these are a really good set of refines.
It's a really cool set of refines. Like, really some neat and actually good effects here. And they're accessible. That's the big part.